C'est Bernard. 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 C'est Bernard.
Hello guys, can you hear me? Okay then, I will start this up real soon. Just have to start the recording. Okay then, here we have 6 submissions in the first subpool. We have the Terran Burster by NSG Commando, the Asteroid Relocation Barge Escort made by Floof, Laps the Asteroid made by Laps, and Bee Nomads by O Feathers, Stoneheart Kiter by Infamous YNU, and an Intimidator by Iceborne. The Terran Burster is obviously a Terran, while the Floof ship is Sentinel, and Laps has a Terran, O has bees, a bit unusual. Infamous YNU has Farmer, something which is very unusual for tournaments. And here we have a Crystalline. The red one is a Crystalline. Okay, just double checking the options. Everything seems fine. And start. Okay, first it's Terran Burster versus Floof, the Asteroid Relocation Barge. Floof made a submission with 2 ships, while many people thought that was a very bad idea. I think that Terran Burster is a big threat here. It has the damage per second to get through. Though, as Floof told me, he made his submission mainly for looks, which I think he achieved well. Yeah, there the asteroid goes. Asteroids aren't as durable as people think. Well, the Terran Burster is leading by points. Almost double the points. But, well, it seems to not be able to kill it off, but kill it a lot, damage it a lot. The issue the Sentinels have is that their DPS together with those 2 guns is just 50 damage per second. That's nothing. For them to destroy an asteroid it will take minutes. I think most of the fights will go like this, just winning by points, since, well, I can't see any of these winning. The Terran Burster is too slow to catch up though, so it's not able to get the kill. And the small ship is, the Escort I think it's called, is really fast. Oh, hello, Floof. If it's you? This is the first fight. Completely first round of the first fight, so you are not late. Okay, that confirms it. You are Floof. Okay then. Your submission did at least not die, but it lost by points. The damage per second of those sentinel guns is all too low. I am actually a bit surprised no one tried meal spikes. I think that will be possible, since the asteroids are so heavy that not much speed is needed to do a strong impact. Huh. Oh no! One of the arms fell off. Well, here you see what your morals do. It's not like... Maybe it will have been a good moral to not make your sentinels suffer, since that is bullying. I am actually Norwegian, so English is not my main language. So I'll try my best, but yeah. It's so weird, it just instantly stops spinning when the asteroid regrows. Reassembly physics. The asteroid relocation barge and escort look nice though. But I don't see the escort. Okay, I think we all know how this goes again. Unless they are really lucky? Nah, not happening. If you just would have had one more of those... Was it Blaster? I don't remember the name exactly, but maybe only one more and you will be able to somehow get through the submission. The Terran Burster. The issue I see mainly with Floof's submission is that they easily get split. So, well, 25 damage per second is not going to go through that brick of armor. I think that's the main issue here. You are able to have so much mass since you need so little acceleration that the armor to damage ratio becomes really low. Oh, a block got destroyed. Maybe it's got a chance. Yay, escort. Ah, never mind. Forget it. It's lost. No, actually, now the escort is winning by points. It will be a win to Floof, it seems. That's nice. You need 3 wins to win. So that we are more sure that the submissions win. Since there are no time dilation here, since they are so small, and while the submissions are so small, it will still possibly take less time than those 2 wins you need in other tournaments. So Floof can still win. If the Terran Burster just focuses on that tiny ship, because it's so agile it won't get hit, and it's also a small target. That's not good. NSG is gaining some points. Those 4 points will be hard for Floof to regain. The Terran Burster seems to have a few problems aiming. I wonder why. Ooh, there it got some extra points. Floof is still leading. I think Floof will win once again. And I first thought that NSG will win with those 2 wins in the start. Heh. Well, the way it won is that the Terran Burster focused on the Asteroid relocation bar since it spawned in front. And the Asteroid relocation bar has a lot of well, it has both those ships have the same amount of points, but the Asteroid relocation bar is slow and a big target, so the Terran Burster can easily come close and deal a lot of damage, which will make a lot of points. Though the escort has managed to get a fair bit of points. 2 of those armor blocks were destroyed at some point. You have actually managed to make those 2 ships fulfill each of their purposes really well. The escort is actually good at fighting, while the barge, well, makes the enemy win 2 points, so makes sense, I guess. But I must say I'm pretty sure the Terran Burst will have won if the AI will be better at aiming, since those plasma projectors have a pretty long range. As seen here, I think maybe it would have been better to have both the guns on the escort, since it's the one doing all the job. Floof, I am not sure about that. Don't say stuff like that unless you're sure, okay? It means bad luck. Floof, I bet you winning on that, at least one of them will be able to get more than 60 points. If you win the bet, well, you won't have anyone damaging more than 60 points from you. But if you lose, well, then someone have damaged more than 60 points. So we'll see. The escort is really good at keeping range and pointing at the enemy. That's actually impressive. It's good at strafing and kiting. I like that. It's all cinematic and stuff. You can get the price of respect from me, and possibly the guy who thought he could damage you more than 60 points. Okay, now it's the Terran Burster versus the Asteroid made by Labs. It's a very symmetrical design, and it's Terran. They both have close to the same HP on the asteroid, but the Terran Burster seems to have more damage per second, since Labs invested a bit too much into that one missile. Though the minigun should help out a lot. Like what, Fluff? What kind of prize will you want, or you believe you could get? Oh my god, it's the third time it's regrowing that asteroid. I think no one will die here either. I think Laps's design will have worked better with maybe a hexagonal asteroid or something similar with a little bit more HP. But as you can see, it's tearing the Terran Burster apart. Just one little gun. And the missiles keep it from regenerating if they do it right. Something they didn't, so now it's all regenerated. Oh, the asteroid is in a tight spot. It can't move since it only has frontal thrust. Forwards thrust. This may be a kill. Not necessarily NSG's kill though. Oh, those missiles are crucial right now. Maybe it will be the first kill of the tournament. No, okay, never mind. No celebration here. Well, that was disappointing. This may be a kill for NSG. Yes. Okay, first kill of the tournament. NSG won that one. Just by a tiny hair. That core could not have had many HP. If Labs would have used 2 autocannons instead of a missile and an autocannon, maybe even 3 autocannons, he would definitely have won. So maybe he used a bit of a worse weapon for this to fight NSG at least. Labs has some issues rebuilding. Or what NSG did different than Labs is that he had at least a little bit of extra armor in front of the core. And that was the deciding factor here. Oh well. I wonder how many of the submissions are capable of doing a kill. Not many, I think. Also, just for info, I will record and stream this in 2 batches, so there will be a short pause between the first subpool and the second. That autocannon, wow. NSG definitely has a lot more HP in front of his core than what Labs has, but the autocannon almost makes it a draw. I don't think they have time for a kill. Only 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Yeah, as I said before, if he will have had a bit of money in maybe plasmas, 2 or 3 plasmas instead of that missile, he will have done much better, I think. Since missiles are costly. Farmer missiles are pretty good alone, I think. Depends on the situation. Yeah, most of the missiles don't even hit, since the main weapons of the turn burster double as point defense. I think all of the asteroids can kite. It just depends on the enemy. Oh, here, the bees. Let us see how this goes. This is one of the submissions I think are capable of a kill. Yeah, that's burning so fast. Oh. Okay, that was even faster than I thought it would be. That was a really quick kill. Oh my god. Well, there we have a candidate to win the whole tournament. Ooh, a kiter, a farmer kiter. This can be interesting. It has two AF-75 splitters, I think it's called. Those have a damage per second of 150 each, so infamous ENU is able to pump out 300 damage per second. I think the farmer will win. I hope so, at least, since, well, I like farmers. Okay. More submissions are able to get a kill than I thought. Ooh. The Stoneheart kiter gave the turn burster time to regrow, so that's a setback. Ooh, now it's cornered. Ah, still one. Yes, an annihilator has so much splash at this small size that it could be a few one-shot kills. Oh, the Stoneheart kite lost its asteroid. Ooh, okay. It just ran away. The Stoneheart kite has a big negative right now. One of its guns are not operational. This is probably a win for the Terran Burster. Yeah. Probably. No. Hey! It ran away. I think the farmer wins again. Yeah, it pairs the... okay. Oh, this is the crystalline, the only crystalline submission, if I remember correctly. And it's fitted with a single small missile. This submission may do well since crystalline has really strong thrusters. This doesn't look good for the crystalline. Maybe it's still got a lot of... Nah, it runs away. It got to escape. Well, farmer missiles are more scary. I actually think the crystalline missiles are pretty weak for their size. I have never liked them. The damage isn't so great, not the radius either, but well, the health, that's true, the health is good. And the range. I would say the nuke is tankier. It may be a win by points, unless the AI screws up, which is not unusual, and the Terran Burster gets some time to do some damage. Well, that was a win to NSG. No, Iceburn. I just fought wrong. And I think it may be another win. The an Intimidator is leading by 15 points. And that is... what? 1/8 of the speed an Intimidator has. I can try to speed up. I've actually never done it though. I don't have those buttons on my keyboard. Any idea what to hit on? Yeah, but I don't have those keys on my Norwegian keyboard. Nope, no buttons like that. Okay, this is repeating. It's only 1 round left though, so it's soon over. Hopefully this slow fight won't repeat with all submissions. Only for 100, no. Only 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Wait just a little bit more. But it's an amazing fight. So much action going on everywhere. I could skip fights if we know what the outcome is. If you are fine by that. Since I won't skip fights if you want to get 100% sure nothing different can happen. It's a win to the turn burster. Now it's Floof, Asteroid Relocation Barge and Escort against the Asteroid. This may be an interesting fight, since The asteroid has a lot of small parts, so the splash may be able to do something. The asteroid is still an issue for the low DPS of the Sentinels. Well, this is exciting. The asteroid is leading by points by a lot, since it managed to destroy the asteroid. NSG, you missed all your rounds. Your pool cycling was the first one, so yeah. That's basically the only thing which you missed, your rounds. Oh, the escort is joining in on the party. Now there was as much as 2 blasters firing. Yeah, it's a win to the Asteroid. I think that single missile is a lot of the damage. Or can it take out the escort? It took out the thrusters. Nah, the escort got away. Remember that it's another pool too. The other pool has 5 contenders, while this one has 6. Floof made the asteroid relocation barge an escort. I think it will be another win to the asteroid. That missile became actually useful here because of the long range and reliability. I think it will be a win to the asteroid. 5 seconds left. And I win to the asteroid. Now it just needs to win once more. The asteroid seems to get the same point advantage. I had hopes the splash will be effective against all those smaller blocks on the asteroid, but doesn't seem like that is the case. The escort is doing some weird stuff. Yeah, there is something wrong with that escort. It doesn't understand anything. Okay, 1 minute left. If those blasters would have just had a little bit more damage, maybe as little as 1/4 to 1/3 more damage, they will have won by points, but that's not the case, so the win probably goes to the asteroid once again. The escort seems stressed out, in my opinion. Doesn't stand still or anything like what the heavy fat barge does. It's a win to the asteroid. Ooh! Who will win here? Floof versus Owl. That escort is not going to last. I think. Unless it does. Owl's ship got a lot of points, but not sure it will be able to finish. It just needs to get a second to regrow, and then it'll be fine. The controls of that bee are a bit bad, I noticed. Oh, it's lasering. Okay, I hear a pop. Probably means the escort doesn't leave anymore. You got your wish, Floof. The helmsman got fried. Oh, Floof, do you see? Someone got more than 60 points. And you said no one will be able to get more, be able to kill more than one of them. The Owl's bee nomads seem very effective. The damage per second is really useful when fighting so slow and heavy and big ships. Yeah, it just burns through even the large asteroid. That's devastating on this scale. The escort is helpless. I think? Yeah. Okay, it died. Just a bit weird, the camera ignored them, but I guess it's fine. The damage of those blasters is all too low to get through even V armor. Not that V armor is bad, but it's not the best. Farmer versus Sentinel. I will be surprised if the farmer wins. The damage of those sentinels is all too low to do anything. At least not much. So the farmer actually has a chance to win against Sentinel. That will be a first. Yeah, it's because farmers have a lot of options at lower Ps. The asteroid had time to regen. The sentinels are leading with points. That may not last for long, but possibly. Quite possibly. Oh, the farmer is slowly tunneling through the side. Oh, it lost the asteroid. Those are bad news for the farmer. One more shot and it dies. If it hits the core... You are kidding me. The farmer may actually win. It was so close. That was really close, okay? But the farmer doesn't seem to want to move. Yes, Floof, I can see how well that farmer brawls right now. Yes. Look at that amazing movement. Oh, it's moving. Okay. I win to the farmer. Unexpected, but I don't complain. It won by destroying the barge. It may do that again. And I think it will. But as I talked about, you can quite clearly see that there is a lot of different designs, even though the P allowed is really low. None of the designs are the same, not even close. Okay, now it killed the barge again, and now it's not staying still. Will it be a kill? Not plausible. The escort is a pretty good ship for this tournament. It's very powerful. Even if it's, well, tiny and has just one gun. Well, one gun and that speed is pretty much in this tournament. You have access to so little resources. This may actually be a kill. No, never mind. Not a kill. Yes, Floof, that sentinel armor usually makes that ship impossible to kill off completely in this tournament. But the Owl's bees manage to do it, but well, the doom beams do thousands of damage per second, so this will probably be another win. Yes. Okay, this farmer may be one of the strongest competitors here. If the farmer manages to get rid of all the thrusters, it may be able to defeat the escort. The only faction I have not gotten any submissions from is Red. I have not gotten in any Red submissions, but everything else, I think. No, maybe not Tinkerell either. I actually thought there will be some Tinkerells, since they have a fair amount of damage potential even at these low costs. I know, but no one cares. They just probably think that, oh, Reds are always so bad, so why should I even try them? Why do you think the second pool is AIDS? Should there be any difference? Okay, Bee Nomads, no, Icemurn, an Intimidator versus the Barge. Well, the blasters do counter the missiles. Oh, hello, Mans. Didn't expect to see you here. I don't think there will be any kills here. None of those have enough damage per second to simply win. Maybe the core is getting damaged. Will it be able to defeat the barge? I do not think so, since it has a huge asteroid in front. Okay, I think we know who will be the winner here. Not the barge. Okay, that was a lose. The escort is really fast, but it's almost like it doesn't try to use the speed. Ooh, both are moving in together. The escort is sustaining some damage, though. I am seeing though a lot today. The asteroid relocation barge and the escort may be able to get a kill here, maybe? No kills here. But as I did say, I can skip fights when we know what the outcome is. But this is pretty close, so nothing is decided yet. of all opponent ships, no. The Asteroid and the Terran Burster were able to kill each other. Yes, NSG, you got 1 kill, I think? No, it was 2 kills. You got 2 kills. The single missile is actually quite capable of doing the damage needed to win. I think the colors on an Intimidator are pretty bright. I like the real crystalline colors better. Yay, the escort is actually escorting and firing now, not just flying in circles. There are only 30 seconds left. After this, the asteroid relocation barge will probably win, and in the next round, maybe the winner will be decided. The win goes to the asteroid relocation barge and escort. Now the Intimidator is leading far by points. Since the escort has so little HP compared to P, it's really easy to just take the points out of it. The Asteroid relocation board still has a small chance to win, but the Unintimidator is beginning to lead a bit far by points. If the cores of Crystalline would have had any kind of power generation, I'm pretty sure there would have been some with some plasma condensers or something, since those are much stronger than the missiles in terms of damage per second. What is the escort doing? It's not firing. It's probably drunk again. Yeah, the AI is not very smart. Could get some improvements. Well, that was a win to an Intimidator, and that's the one which won. Okay, here are the bees again. They just annihilated all enemies last time. But I am not sure that will happen this time. If a single of those... no, never mind, it died. But if a single one of those two big thrusters on the sides die off, it will lose control completely. Yeah, it broke. At that point, that B ship has a lot of issues when it first loses one of the arms. Will it be able to regrow? It's yet to be seen. I am not thinking it will be able, since the asteroid is still gaining points. By now it has almost done all points in damage that one ship even has. The camera is being weird. I'll just take a bit of manual control to see what's happening. It has a chance still. Nah. I don't think so. Maybe if it just gets that one thruster online, it will win. Or maybe it's got the last chance right now. Oh, will it be a last second win? No. No. That bee seems hurt. I don't think that core has much left. Nope. Okay, that was it. The bee no man's lost. Maybe they will be a bit more lucky this time. Oh, I lost 2 laps. But the Asteroid seems to counter that bee rusher pretty well. Or will we consider that a rusher or a brawler? Bit unsure actually. Oh, what will it do? Oh, yeah, when it just gets 2 or 3 seconds to laser the enemy, it just wins. As simple as that. The Stoneheart character has all too little HP on that asteroid, but the rest of the craft has a fair bit. Oh, yeah. That ship is gone. Maybe it will turn out different this time. Huh. Oh, that's yeah. It was kind of a draw, but the game does not understand this. Okay, Terran Burster versus an Intimidator. Those missiles seem to be countering each other fairly reliably. They were, anyways. The Asteroids seems to get stuck a little there. The Intimidator seems to lose by points. The issue may be that the Terran missiles fire faster than what Crystalline one does, and Labs has one missile launcher, which counters the Intimidator missiles. Also, I just wanted to inform you how the champion pool works. The 2 top winners of each subpool will be chosen out and put into a champion pool, and the winner of the champion pool, of course, wins the tournament. And I plan on doing a little tiny bonus round where the champion fights my submission that I made for the tournament, but it's, well, just for fun. The champion is still the champion. Well, this is quite a missile fight. Too bad none of the missiles are really large impact. Ooh, an Intimidator won. Maybe the asteroid wins if it gets time to shoot for long enough. Since that minigun is able to do quite a lot of damage. If the enemy is in range, that is. The asteroid is leading a lot in points. This may turn out to be a kill. Yes, that was a kill. An intimidator is quite a weirdly shaped design. It's unusual to see designs like that. Quite a few NSG Commando. Quite a few matches have happened. Yes, when this pool is done, there will be a short break in the broadcast. So maybe there will be a break for maybe 10-20 minutes, and then I will resume and do the second pool. Then there will be another small break, and at the end will be the champion pool and the bonus fight. Yes, NSG, these guys are so good at missiles that for a while their missiles hit each other all the time, so no missile ever got to the target. The only issue I can see with missiles usually is that they are pretty low damage. So they have issues getting through the target. The Intimidator leads by almost double the points, so yeah, it wins. Okay, the last fight of these two. Unless the Asteroid wins, then there will be another fight of this. The asteroid appears to be brain dead. It really does not understand anything when it's turned around like that. If that would have been other player control, it will of course just turn around easily and go on attacking. But it does not, so it's quite a weird choice though to use the Isotri asteroid instead of the square one. The square one would have fit perfectly there. And it would have been symmetrical, but his preference. The Intimidator is leading by quite a few points, so there is probably no chance for the Asteroid to win. Well, the Asteroid will be able to get much more points if it will just move towards the Intimidator and try to shoot it with its gun, but it does not. Okay, the win goes to an Intimidator. Ooh, it's Owl against the Farmer. I think it's quite clear who wins here. Yeah, the Farmer just crumbles. That was fast. That tiny asteroid can't do anything. Yeah. No chance. Unless the Farmer somehow manages to destroy one of the important thrusters, no. That was it. So this is Owl's pool. Now Owl is put up against everyone. This one should be fast. Oh no, never mind. The thruster broke. It just has to not lose one of the thrusters. Okay, it's got one Doom Beam. Not optimal, but good enough. I'm not sure if it's got a chance. If it regrows it has, but well, that shape was encored. That did not go well for it. Okay, the B submission from Owl is really powerful for this tournament. The damage per second and the speed is all that is needed to go through all these heavy, slow submissions. It lost all its Doom Beams. That's not good for it. Well, that was it. Quick and easy. Okay, now it's Farmer against Crystalline Missiles. I think the Farmer has no chance here. The amount of tiny blocks that Farmer uses is enough to give a disadvantage. Well, the triangle did not go down, Husk, but it turned its back towards the missile spewing Crystalline, so yeah, that's AI logic. But the Farmer is leading my points quite clearly. Huh. It may even become a kill. Maybe. Okay, this is getting dangerous for an Intimidator. There is so little left. Yeah. Yes, the spaced armor did save it, since each of those little armor pieces have like 230 HP. The Farmer armor is actually quite strong. There you go again. The Farmer actually has a lot of damage. It seems to do quite well. It won once again. I still think it's weird that no one used Reds. Reds could have done as well or better than farmers. They could have used phasers, those lasers or those little very inefficient blasters. The farmer is a little bit in danger. None of its sides have been blown off. Well, a red ship with a lot of those tiny lasers or blasters or something will probably have done quite well. And the Reds have pretty large thrusters too, so their thrust is not that bad here. It's another win. Okay, this was it. Okay then, this was the first pool of the tournament. I will be back quite soon with the second pool.